Hey guys, well, we made it. 30 days of work. We finally got some time off. So the first order of business is to sit and relax for a minute. And as you can see, I have plenty of things to keep me busy. All these things sitting here need attention. They've been neglected. And somebody's glad to see me. Yep. Kinda gives you the feeling I've been missed. Anyway, we're just gonna relax for a little bit and then we're gonna start our day. I need to mow, got things to do, just all backed up. I don't even know where to begin. But hang in there and I'll show you what's going on when it happens. Alright, thanks. Well, just for grins and giggles, I decided I was going to try to start up the old 185 Kawasaki Bayou four-wheeler. And it's been sitting since a long time ago. Back the last time I had it running was when we did the big family romp, and her son and family came up and all the girls were riding. And let me show you what I found. The battery, surprisingly enough, had some charge in it. It wasn't completely dead, but it wasn't completely charged, which I was surprised by that. But I put the charger on it and turned it over, and gas started coming out of the overflow, and it didn't fire a lick, you know. So I pulled the carburetor out of it, and we'll go on the other side of the fence here where my table is, and I'll show you what's up. Wow, look at that crap. Huh? Man, I need some carburetor cleaner. That white freaking, look at that. Oh my God, looks almost like milk. I've never seen anything like that before. But that's the nature of this particular machine. Every time I let it sit for a while, I always have to take the carburetor apart and clean it out. Oh, that's just nasty as it could be. Can you see that? Oh my God. Look at that. Wow. So I need some carburetor cleaner and I don't have any. So I'll have to get some and clean that all out. Boy, that is awful. Wow, I'm shocked by how bad that is. Alright. Anyway, hopefully I can get that thing running today just for something to do. Okay, I'm back. I took the scooter over there, got some brake cleaner, carburetor cleaner, and man, I just love that thing. It is so fun every time. And the reason I took it instead of the Springer bike is because it's got the saddlebags. See what I mean? I carried 2 cans of this and some wire and other little things that I needed, or that I'm going to need for the Springer bike. But the saddlebags, see what I mean? Luggage rack, saddlebags. Backpack, fanny pack. Oh, don't say fanny pack. Alright, anyway, let's get busy over here. Carburetor. Yeah, it's not a new engine. That's still the same engine from the Predator bike. Or the Predator box from the Springer bike engine. I just haven't thrown it away yet. I don't know why. Need to. Anyway, I'm going to clean that carburetor up. Let's see. Where is that rat? Nasty son of a gun. Look at that. It looks like it snowed in there. Jeez. Alright, I'm going to blow that out, clean it off, compressed air, take all the jets out. All that crap. Clean it all out really good and thorough. And so we get that sucker to fire up. Alright, so I've taken all the jets out. Let me show you here. I took out the main jet, I took out the pilot jet, which I still have it out. And I took out the air mixture and fuel mixture. I think this is the fuel mixture and that's the air mixture. Vice versa, I don't remember. But anyway, I screwed them in to where they seated lightly and counted the turns. And they were both at 1.5. So I took them out, sprayed cleaner in there, and then blew them out with compressed air. Made sure everything was good and clean, put them back, and tightened them in lightly till they seated, and then backed them out 1.5 turns where they were. And everything was pretty good. I mean, it was all gummed up with that white crap, but the pilot jet itself, a little tiny booger, I bet you can't even see it in my fingers there. I could see through the holes on the side, but I could not see through it long ways. But now, after letting it soak in carburetor cleaner in that paint can lid over there for a little bit, and then repeatedly just kept blowing air through it and carb cleaner and air through it, I finally got to where I could see daylight through it. And I would be happy to show that to you if I could. But it's just such a fine little hole. It's really hard to do. But I can demonstrate this. Let me see if this will work. I got my little air nozzle and going right into the end of it. See it squirt out the end of it? Well, then you know it's clear. Okay, that's got to be clear so it can suck gas up in there. And blow it out and lightly seat it back in there. I got my needle jet where the I don't even know if that's the right term for it, where the float opens and closes and lets gas in or stops when it's full, freed up and flowing, working nicely. It goes up and down like it's supposed to in there. Now I'm a big one for I don't know if you can see it right up in there on the other side of that. See how it moves? But when I squirt carb cleaner into where the gas goes in, it comes out there. And then you go like that and it stops. And a good way to check that is to blow air in there with, put a hose on it, put it in your mouth, and just turn it over. And if it closes with the weight of the floats and doesn't let you blow air at it, you know it's going to work. Now whether or not it's adjusted properly, if it was working fine the last time you had it running, you shouldn't have to do anything with it except make sure it's letting gas in there. Okay, so anyway, that's in there. Put my gasket back on it and then put the bowl back on it and put it back in the machine. So I'm going to do that and then we're going to try to fire it up. Of course, we're going to check to make sure the gas coming out of that fuel pump is clean. I just poured a little bit in the tank because it sounded like it was empty. But I don't want to squirt dirty fuel back in here now that I have it semi or somewhat clean. Okay, that looks like it should be right. Close that, open the choke. Oh yeah, I cleaned out the choke and stuff. I got the slide. I just unscrewed it before I took it out of the machine because that way I don't have to mess with the cable. And it always seems to work for me. I've never seen anything like that white stuff, man. That's something else. Alright, I'm going to pause this and put it back in the machine and then I'll bring it back and we'll see how that works. Or not. Look at that gas. That's what came out of there. That's not very good. Look at all that sediment and crap in there. I'm going to just run it for a minute and see if it don't clear up. Run the fuel pump, keep pumping it out of there, and see if some of that shit clears up. There we go. I pumped out a little bit more, looked at it, there was a bunch of sediment and stuff, debris, and I dumped that out and did it one more time, and I see just a little bit of stuff yet. I think I'm going to do it one more time. But yeah, I think it must have been the stuff that was sitting in the line and in the filter is coming through. I think I just about got it purged out. Alright, so I have the carburetor put back in. I cleaned off the slide from the throttle. And turn the key on, let the fuel pump work and fill up the carb. Turn the run switch on to on and hit the start button. Well, I think I need to adjust the mixtures just a little bit to slow that idle down, but other than that, there she is. She's a fun machine. Adjust the carburetor a little bit, put the fenders back on, the seat on, and she's good to go till another day. Alright? Alright. Ape-hangers, everybody. Ape-hangers. That don't sound bad, huh? I think I can work with that. What's going on? That thing is just a hoot. I believe the clutches need work though. A little hesitant to take off. Let's have a look at that. Let's just look at it. Oh yeah. There it is. Yeah. Well, I guess I better mow the yard so I can get my chore done. Then I can get back to what's really important. Motorcycles and tattooed women. I got a friend that always says that. Back to what's really important. Tattooed women. Oh yeah. Don't that look better? Man, you know what? A good little mower. Just needs a battery. And I finally took the spark plug out and cleaned it. It was a little carboned up. And as soon as I put it back in there, it fired right up. It's just, I think it just wanted to feel some love, you know, instead of some neglect. Anyway, it's a sweet little machine. Glad to have her. It takes about 10 minutes to mow this little yard with that rascal. I like it. Now I got room to play. Oh, that thing's just fun every time too. I'm just having a blast today. I'm not doing nothing. I guess that's why I'm having so much fun. You know? If it ain't fun, I'm not doing it. I don't know. We'll see what comes up. You never know what's gonna happen next, right? Alright, see you, man.